Welcome to the stream. I'm Troublecluff2187, and you are watching the Halloween stream. Welcome, Phineas. Welcome, Ebinator. Welcome, Pickle. Thank you for joining us. Happy Halloween. All right, let us begin. Let me finagle this so that I can actually see the chat while I'm drawing. Thank you very much for thinking my voice is pretty. I appreciate it. Huh. This is the first time you've heard my voice? Oh yeah, I guess it would be the first time. Okay, there we go. Nope, that is not what I'm trying to do. Ew, got it. Alright. So I'm going to be drawing a spooky scene. The music is a little bit loud. Hold on. There we go. I don't want it to be super stressful. It was Halloween. How did you not make spooky music? I don't know. Because you had school and were busy? I did not think this through. I've set up my phone so that it can have the chat for me. But, I forgot that my screen is incredibly cracked. It is indeed still Halloween. You can make spooky music still, although I would recommend potentially not and instead going to bed. Okay, so we have ourselves a blank canvas, and I don't know, I'm just gonna go for it. I don't really have much in mind. I'm just going to make a spooky scene, and then a little bit later we can do some doodle requests, I guess. I figured that might be a little bit fun. I don't really have a plan for this. I'm kind of just going for it. It's okay. We trust the process, and it usually turns out okay. So, how has everyone's Halloween been? Did anyone do something that was super fun for Halloween, or did you guys just stay at home? Yours was awesome, Finn. I'm glad to hear it. Ebinator, you did nothing. That sounds fun as well, to be honest. What am I doing? Very, very good. Good, Pickle. I'm glad yours was good. Finn, you went out with your Peepaw and your dog. It was nice. Awesome. But you ate 3 Doritos and it tasted like Smoker's lungs. I have to say I'm a little concerned that you know what Smoker's lungs taste like. Um, they were so smoky and bad. I'm sorry. Sometimes junk food is amazing, and sometimes you're just like, why does this exist? And why did I used to think it was good? Ebenator, you haven't wasted your day. You could have made horrifying audio, but the happy thing about holidays is that they're an every year sort of thing. So you have not missed your chance. I'm using the wrong tool. Ask you how you know? I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to ask you how you know what smokers' lungs taste like. Yeah, Doritos are awesome still. It's just not those ones. Like I said, sometimes junk food is absolutely incredible and sometimes you're just like you are an abomination to this world. Um every day will be a day where you create fear to catch up for your lost Halloween. Oh my goodness. But yeah, junk food is weird that way. Like Wendy's. Wendy's is one of those restaurants that I'm afraid to go to on almost because it does not know what it means. It does not it's either really really good or absolute garbage. I've never had a Wendy's that was just mediocre. It's either like amazingly good food or you want to burn your mouth. And there's no in between. Other restaurants can be a little bit more like varied, but Wendy's specifically is very just like some days it's amazing and some days you're like burn it with fire. Your head hurts? I'm sorry. I hope it feels better soon. Maybe you ate too much candy, drink some water, you had too much fun trick or treating. I'm not appreciating the way that this is blurring. I can see all the little lines. I don't appreciate it. However, that's just gonna be how it be. Okay. I did not want to do that. That was rude. You didn't like no candy besides some chips? Huh. I'm sorry. I hate it when that happens. It happens to me sometimes. My head's just like, by the way, we're in pain. I'm like, but why? What have I done to deserve this? And it's like, I just don't like you. Rude. That is not the color I thought it was going to be. Shapes are hard. It's fun to draw something when you don't have a plan, but it's also kind of hard to draw something when you don't have a plan. It's a good time, but I'm also just kind of like, what am I doing? Also, I don't like this brush because it's not tapered at the ends. Little Bob Ross moment. Yes, we are not as cool as Bob Ross, but we try. I don't know why I'm using the royal we here. I just am. Wait, that's not helpful. My phone just did something weird and it kicked me out of my chat. So now I cannot see chat for just a moment. I shall have it fixed momentarily, but for a second, you guys need to amuse yourselves because I don't know what she's saying. I don't know if I'm gonna get this whole spooky scene done tonight because I'm not very fast, but that's the goal. But I also want to have time to engage with the audience a little bit and do some ideas that you guys come up with. So we'll see how time plays out. I'm hoping to do maybe an hour of each for a 2-hour stream. Something like that. Okay, I fix it. We're back. You got like 4 chips in this one small bag. That's not very nice. So when you say that Bob Ross is streaming on Twitch, are you saying that it's me, or are you saying like Bob Ross is actually streaming on Twitch? Because to my knowledge, he did. So I'd be confused as to how he would be streaming on Twitch. Oh, it's a video. Makes sense. So it's not really Bob Ross, it's somebody streaming Bob Ross. Or, yeah, somebody streaming his videos. How does one tree? They're continuing his legacy. That's very good, actually. I am 100% on board with that. Oh, that's cool. These people take the Bob Ross videos and they stream them on Twitch every weekend. That's actually really cool, because the next generations need to know Bob Ross and everything he's done for the world. His happy little trees must live on. I can't see what I'm doing. This was a poor color choice. It's okay, we'll fix it later. I'm a silly goose. I know. I'm a silly goose. This is not news to me. It's kind of old news. You have Will Wood in your head? He's been eating your brain? What? You're the line between a tragedy and a comedy. Mood. I feel that. I feel that very, very hard. I wanna try. I wanna do a thing. You messed up. You're so sad. Let you restart. Okay. You are permitted to restart. Hello, kitty. Glad you could join us. Nope, nope. Don't like that. You know what? I'm gonna need to look up a reference picture of the moon, because good grief, I don't remember what it looks like. Oh my goodness. Hi, HSW. This is awesome. It's so many friends here. I'm so happy. Okay. We have a reference picture. I have too many reference pictures. I have so many reference pictures. Huh. That's ironic that the moon ended up right where I wanted it to be. But just gonna put you over here. No. So I'm feeling I have to say, I think you are all nerds. You are all delightfully nerdy in your own way. I don't think um any one of you can claim supreme nerdship. I don't think that's how it works. I think you are all just wonderful, delightful nerds. Oh, for the love, will you be a circle, please? Just be a circle. Kitty, I hate to tell you this. I hate to crush your dreams and hopes of being normal, but you are indeed a nerd. Architects can be nerds, HSW. There's nothing that says they cannot be. You know what I should have done that would have been smart? I should have done the moon on a different layer and locked it so that I won't interfere with the shape of my moon. But it's okay. We're just gonna go for it. This isn't... I'm not a professional here. Just here to have fun. Your dentist said you need to keep brushing your teeth or you might turn into a plant. I thought you were already a plant, though. Is that your origin story? Epinator origin story? But you want to be a plant. Yeah. Brush your teeth, guys. Brush your teeth, go to the dentist. It gets really expensive if you do not do these things. Take care of your mouth. Yeah, take care of your teeth. It is important to take care of your teeth. I'm just putting dots on the moon. I don't know what I'm doing. No! HSW, no. Do not rob graves. Do not get new teeth. I do not condone any of these actions. You brush your teeth 6 times in the last year. I think that's a little low as far as what's recommended and healthy for your teeth. Just slightly low. You know, like not too low, but you know, fairly low. How does it make you a plant? I don't know. The dentists are a secret organization that hide all the answers from us. I mean, the biggest complaint I have with my dentist is, my old dentist, is that they would always complain that I had minute amounts of plaque on my teeth. And I've never gotten a cavity or anything like that, but they're like, you need to floss better. And I'm like, I floss so well that my gums are starting to not like me anymore. So I need to floss a little less enthusiastically, and you need to stop criticizing me for flossing as well as I can, especially since I have a retainer. And it's common for people in my family to kind of gain plaque in that part of my mouth. Your gums bleed. That probably is not a good sign. Sometimes your gums bleed, but if they bleed regularly, it's probably a sign of not so happy gums. But I'm not an expert on teeth. I teach math, not teeth. The preaching of reduce, reuse, recycle. Yes. And then they don't actually have the necessary resources for you to be able to reduce, reuse, recycle. So they just throw away all the trash you put in the recycle bin. You've had a retainer? Oh, if you floss too much, yeah. HSW, if you raid the graves, could you see if there are any occult plant transformation books in there? No. No. Also, please don't recycle me. I'm compostable. Don't recycle me. I want to feed trees. The music is providing all the chill vibes you want from a treble stream. Normally I'll have much chiller music than this, but it is Halloween. You when. Just when. This just goes here. Goes kind of out. Nope. Testing this one. I like that. I like that texture. This is me trying to make the moon look like the moon instead of just a blob of gray. You may go now. Alright. You might come back later. No pressure. If you want to come back, you're more than welcome to, but if you do not, that is fine too. I hope you have a good time with whatever you're doing, Finn. Excuse, please, Zoom, thank you. Do not be rude. See you, Finn. Have a good whatever you're doing. I think if you're going to say you may not return, you will be missed. I think you need to include that in the same sentence instead of different sentences. Otherwise, I forgot where I was going with that, so I'm just gonna move on. Wait, there's cake? No one told me there was cake. If we go to grave rob graves at the same time, they can't stop all of us. I mean, who's they? Who do I need to warn to try to stop you? Assume the party submission poison to get the cake? What? This has happened and they stop many of us. Yeah, generally the whole they can't stop all of us thing does not work out as well as people would like it to. I shouldn't be using pure white for this. That was a kind of stupid idea. Because it's not pure white, it's gray. Position, not poison. Well, you know, I'm doing my best, but you're tired and you're talking tired. Doesn't look quite as moon-like as I would like, but it is a moon. Maybe if I just do a little bit of blending, kind of make it look more natural and less. I'm making myself laugh by going do while the music is like, oh. The glow shall tell you. Atmospheric diffusion. That is not a moon set. I'm not done. What do you mean this is not a moon set? What are you wishing that I would do better? Nope, that is too dense. Would watercolor work better? Where the moon is. Where's the moon in the sky? At the horizon? There's no horizon? What do you mean? There's no horizon? What is this? What is this? What is the green thing? I haven't finished this part yet. It's like you're assuming that you're down here and you're looking. It's gonna be a hill, but I haven't finished it yet. Oh, yeah, see. I know what I'm doing. Kind of. Not really, but still. So where's the horizon line? It's like, I don't know, down here or something like that. Like, probably horizon line would be about here, I'm guessing. But I don't know. It's a hill. So, kind of at the bottom of the hill here. Okay, I would like darkness, please. Ah, dense watercolor is working. Making clouds, making some clouds. I am here, making some clouds. So the moon is very far from the hill. Yeah. That's how moons work. He's not close to the hill. It goes through a lot of the atmosphere. Yes, it does go through a lot of the atmosphere. That's why moons look bigger when they're rising than when they're far up in the sky. What effect does this have on atmospheric diffusion? I don't know, man. You're asking me all these questions. Okay. More clouds. The atmosphere doesn't matter if you delete it. Exactly. See, I like your thinking. Ebinator's over here trying to actually give me good advice, and I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna delete the atmosphere. You'd feel better if I lowered the hill a little bit? Okay, so I see what you mean. So the moon is too big in proportion to where it is in the sky, which makes sense. And we'll see if I decide I want to do anything about it or if I'm going to be lazy. we'll see. We'll see how it is. We'll see how it goes. So I was out walking my dog tonight, and I started walking him around the time when all the parents were out with their little kids, and then by the time I got this crescendo is kind of distracting. There we go. It was a lot of violin. Not that I have anything against violins, but there was a lot of it. You know, you had a pre-typed message. I can't read it because my screen is cracked. You had a pre-typed message praising how we could finally see the branches of the tree, but now you can only mourn the loss of not seeing the branches in contrast. What do you mean? We could see some of the branches. And I'm not done with the branches. That's too light. It's a good daytime cloud, but that's not a good nighttime cloud. You see which you do not see. No questions. Okay, I will not ask any questions since you demanded so firmly. I shall resist the urge to question you at all. Still a good good daytime cloud. Still not a good nighttime cloud. You didn't say no questions? You just said no questions. You can't say something and then say you didn't say it, because you did say it. You know, I think you're right. I think if we lower the hill, that'll actually be cooler. But now I have to redo the sky. Let me see. How far down do I want the tree? Not the tree. The ground. Maybe here. Okay. I wish I put my moon on a different layer. I'm just basically gonna have to redo the entire sky. Pretty much. But I can fix my rule of thirds. You can see the branch, I know. I'm going to highlight it as well, so you're going to be able to see more of it, because the moonlight's going to be like around here. I don't know why I have it so small. I'm like working with it over here. I can make it bigger, it's fine. It can fill the whole screen. I'm not afraid. Much. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it. Oh, that was too many layers. And I'm going to paste it to a new layer so it's just the moon. Haha. Up. Deselect. Enjoy your stream. You're off to bed. See ya, Pickle. Thank you for tuning into the stream. I really appreciate it. It was lovely to have you around. Was I smart and I put the clouds on a different layer? I did. Okay, clouds are on a different layer. Good. Your internet's about to poof. Oh no. No poofy internet. You there. Save us all. I cannot. I have no power over the poofy internet. Mine only has a certain amount of time as well. Yep, this is a moon. Maybe. It does have a lot of detail. So my guess is I'm probably not going to get to the part of oh, for the love. I just want... I'm probably not going to get to the part where I can take requests today, but I do want to do that in a stream a different time. But not today, because it's getting late. And my internet will go poof in about half an hour. So I need to end before then. It has so much detail. You suggest making it bigger. It has to be the focal point. You are right. You request for me to boop my own nose. Boop. There you go. It has been done. I'm sorry, that was my alarm telling me to go to bed. I refuse. Okay, this is what we're doing. Big moon. That's a bit too big, I think. Is the moon big? wild raccoon. Oh no. Good luck with the wild raccoon. Yeah, I've been watching enough Milo Murphy's Law to know that a wild raccoon is probably not the best of things. I do not want that. Yeah. So where is this? Here. Aha. Okay. Random line, and I had to find which layer it's on. Okay, back to this layer. Losing my train of thought in astoundingly wonderful ways. That is not what I meant to do. Here we go. In fact, I might do a little bit of this like yellowish color. And then back to blue. That's purple. I want blue. What layer is this on? Ah. Found it. Digital art is like 2/3 just finding where your random um digital art is just like 90% finding where your random uh spots are on your layers and then trying to fix them from there. That has been my experience, at least. Could you stop? I would appreciate it if you would stop. Have I considered any Christmas decorations yet? No. I am kind of a stickler, personally, about Christmas and when Christmas is and when Christmas isn't. And Christmas is not in October. Christmas is not even in November. To me, Christmas is pretty much exclusively in December. That is not the color I wanted. So, we got a minute yet. Nope. Other people are defrosting Mariah Carey. I am not defrosting Mariah Carey. I do not defrost Mariah Carey. She always just invites herself and makes me sad because it is not Christmas yet. That is too much light, not enough moon. I mean, too much light, not enough dark blue sky. What? Yeah, other people are making me sad by defrosting Mariah Carey, and people were singing Christmas carols while they were trick or treating, but I am not that person. I do not like that. I do not appreciate it. It does not make me happy. It does not fill me with joy. Christmas does not fill me with joy until December. Oh, for the love of Pete. Sorry. Phone is being a silly phone. Phone does that a lot. No, no. Don't do that. Okay. And now, I think is time for stars. This is starting to not look very spooky and kind of just look wholesome, but we're not done yet. In fact, I shouldn't do this yet. I should focus on other things first. I was gonna do something fun because I always get distracted, but that's not how you do. You gotta do the things that are potentially a little bit less fun for you first, and then you can start doing the other stuff. Okay, I gotta get rid of that. Oh my. My tree is missing some pretty significant portions of itself. It needs some assistance. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Okay. That works. Okay. Now I still need the sky off. Now we can lock the transparent pixels and start doing a little bit of edge shading. We want it to look soft, so maybe this brush would be more the way to go. Yeah, I like that. I like that better, except I have it on too thick. Let's make it thinner, so we're not bumping the other branches like we do. Hopefully this will be a fairly subtle but good way for the tree to have some moon lighting on it. But darling, I thought you said moon lighting. No, dear, I said mood lighting. You need to get your hearing checked. Sometimes my computer will just randomly stop me in the middle of drawing something and say, hold on, the brush needs to buffer. And I'm always kind of confused about that. I'm like, the brush needs to buffer. Why does the brush need to buffer? What do you hope to accomplish with the brush buffering? This one is a very thin branch. We got it. I'm going to stream for about 20 more minutes and then we'll call it a night. It's a shorter stream today, but I didn't get back from my walk until a bit later from walking my doggo. And then I realized that my intro was just far too peppy. So, all right, see ya, HSW. Thanks for stopping by. It was good to have you on my stream. Good luck with the rest of your day and whatever you're going to be doing. It was pretty fun going on a walk. Somebody, as I passed them, they said, "Oh, tonight's kind of a scary night to be out walking your dog." And I'm like, actually, it's quite pleasant. The weather was beautiful. Um, it wasn't like windy or super cloudy or cold or anything like that. It was just perfect fall feeling weather that was very nice for everyone who was trick-or-treating. I was walking my dog, which is always nice, and I never feel like scared. I don't often feel scared of like running into shady characters when I'm with my dog, because he's like a very big dog. He's a German Shepherd Husky, so most people are like, I'm just not gonna mess with that. And I think they're wise. But yeah, and all the kids were out trick-or-treating, and all the lights were on, and everything was kind of just glowy and cozy, and it was quite lovely. Okay, that looks all right. Since the tree is in front of the moon, I'm wondering if I shouldn't have kind of the outline on both sides of the branches. I'm going to test it with just this one branch and see how it looks. That's the benefit of drawing digitally that you don't get when you're drawing traditionally. It's the benefit of an undo button. Sometimes I will catch myself doing that classic you've been drawing on a computer too long move, where I will catch myself wanting to go to the undo button on paper, and then realizing with a bit of embarrassment towards myself that that's not how it works. No, I do not like that. It looks like I just outlined it tackily with nope, now I'm undoing the entire thing. Looked like I just outlined it tackily with the thick white strip. Okay. I want to make this green thing look a little bit more like a hill. Give it a little bit more, I don't know, texture maybe. And kind of fix the shading on it, because it's not shaded well enough. It's kind of just, because up here right by the moon would be the darkest, and then it would get lighter from there. But I kind of have it so that the dark is down towards the bottom, and then the lighter is up towards where the moon is. But that ain't how lighting and shading works. strangely enough. Well, I do kind of want to save a little bit of that texture, kind of just implying that it's like a multi layered hill that's kind of in the distance. The stars. I'm not liking the stars. I mean, I love stars generally, but it's just making it look too happy and not spooky enough for the kind of scene I'm wanting to go for. Excuse me. So hopefully I can fix that as well. I'm thinking some fog will do well for this. Will do well for what I'm hoping to accomplish. For giving it a little bit more of a spooky vibe. Also, I'm feeling like the whole vibe is too cool colored. So with the fog, I might try to add a little bit, just a slight yellow hint. We'll see how it works. You're definitely going to have more fog here. This should be behind the tree. Definitely going to have more fog here. So let's blend that up. Like that looks pretty good. Although I might adjust this part just a smidge so that it doesn't look like it's going straight into the base of the tree. So I guess what I would need to do is come to this layer and erase it so that it kind of looks like it's going more that way. There we go. And then we come to this layer and give it a bit more of that dark green. And blend it. Nice blending. And then I am kind of digging the look of this yellowish fog. I do want to add a little bit more depth of color to it. So I'm going to add a little bit of, or I could just, yeah. So I could just, yeah. Excellent wording right there. Let's blend this up as well. This is me attempting to make some spots look a little bit darker than others. I wonder if I just erase like a line in there and then blend that out. If I can make it look even a little bit more textured. Get that a little smaller. It's not picking up so much around it. There we go. That's doing something. Blend very carefully here. Don't like whatever I just did there. Okay, so that's something. And now we'll have some, so we have some foreground fog. Or some background fog. Now we need some midground fog. So these are both background fog, so I'm gonna smush them onto the same layer. Now we want some nice midground fog. Ooh. I'm trying to figure out the way that my hills are actually flowing for the midground. So that's background. Or kind of goes up there, so I guess something like this would probably be good. Some like fog right here that's kind of just rolling this way. Kind of gives more of the impression of it being in the foreground. But that's okay. We might just have two spots, a background and a foreground. I'm not making very smart decisions as far as like not using any sort of references or anything for this, but this is mostly just a for fun picture, just for some spooky vibes. Not really planning on doing much with this. I mean, I'll post it on my Twitter and my Instagram and my Tumblr, which if anyone wants to follow those, they are more than welcome to. You can find me at Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and I think Coffee, if that's how you pronounce it, with the same username, Trebleclef2187. And I post art there. I'm trying to make it more regular, but I do post art. I do post art there. Okay, make that a little bit just like that. I like that. Okay. Now some fog for our spooky tree. I feel like if it's this foggy, the clouds would not be that not cloudy. So we might change our nice night blue sky into a cloudy sky with the moon kind of peeking through. But we'll get there after we do fog. Did I make a new layer? I'm on blend. Aha. Still not, oh. It's because this one needs to be in front of the tree. That's right. So No, I said put you in front of the tree. Oh, that's right, because I was trying to undo that. Now I can put you in front of the tree. No, still no. I guess I could just, I keep forgetting it's on a separate layer. I can just erase it. I'm smart. So this looks like I'm going overkill, but it's not going to be overkill because it's going to be even lighter than the ones in the background. And blended. This is just me kind of mapping it out. I kind of want to have I don't know, I don't think fog really works this way, but I kind of want to have it on some of the branches, just like a vague foggy presence kind of around the tree. I promise it'll look better once I've blended it and made it lighter. This is very much a trust the process sort of process. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to trust the process. Make this a little smaller, and I'm going to add some darker spots to my foggy tree. My happy little foggy spooky tree. I feel like Bob Ross had it right. I feel like trees should be happy. Okay, and this will be the last thing I do on this picture because I've got to go to bed. So we'll just finish this spooky fog, and then we won't have a chance to do the sky, but it's okay. We'll at least have a chance to get some nice spooky fog going. And we'll have a nice moon, and I'll probably finish this off stream and then probably finish this off stream and post it. So again, if you want to see it, go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Tumblr at Trebleclef2187. Okay. All right. Well, that's all the time I have for tonight. So thank you everyone who showed up. Thank you all for coming out. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night wherever you are. And I will see you in the next stream. Goodbye.